Hey, it's Clay at ClayTrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they play out live. First off, a couple quick clarifications. Number one, I am trading futures. If you don't know what futures are, I'll put a link down below in the description area to a totally free 4-part series that'll walk through the futures market and how it all works. One little thing that maybe gets you interested, absolutely zero pattern day trading rule. So you can get started for very small amounts of money, which leads into the next cool thing, and that is prop firms. So yes, I'm trading futures through a prop firm. What's a prop firm? How does a prop firm work? Which prop firm am I using? All that can be found at that link up above. But in a nutshell, a prop firm is a way for you to risk very little of your own money, and then you have a whole lot of upside potential. So if that sounds like something that could add some value to you as a trader, then definitely make sure to check that out. So I will pause the screen recording software for now. I should note that, and the other thing about futures is they're pretty much open around the clock. So this trade here, traded some gold contracts. That is actually from, quote unquote, last night as of the recording of this video. So already off to a nice little start there, and we'll see what else I can find. But like I said, I'll pause the screen recording software, and as soon as I get another trade on, I'll let you know. But I am watching this orange line right here for, we're getting a little bit of a movement right there all of a sudden. All right, I'll pause, but I'll keep a close eye on it. All right, market is open, or the New York Stock Exchange is open, which kicks in the futures market to another gear. Again, futures market open pretty much around the clock, but things definitely do pick up pace once the New York Stock Exchange opens. Come down here a little bit more. I'm going to try a long. Let's see if I want to. Okay, and long. There you go, out there for a nice little 465 move. Yeah, that's a nice thing about futures. They definitely add up pretty quick. I'm going to try another long down there if it wants to pull back. Might be getting ready to break out here, but I'm going to err on the side of caution here a little bit. Oh, there it goes. All right, well, still got a nice trade on it, but quite the move here. All right, I'll pause for now, and let's see what else I can find. All right, looking to play a potential pullback here. Start small. So big breakout clearly. I don't want to chase it though, not looking to get long up there, but if it wants to pull back here, be interested, and I'll give myself plenty of wiggle room if I want to add to the trade. Let's see if we can get the pullback just a little bit more. I'm going to move it down to here now. Look for a little bit more of a pullback as it heads back up. So, all right, we'll see. I'll pause. Well, sometimes you outdo yourself. I did have an order right there. You saw me adjust it downwards, and look right where that thing came down. Pulled back right to that area, and now you're seeing the effects of it right there. So obviously not all the time, but yeah, many times your initial instincts are going to be the quality ones, and we have a perfect example of that right here. So sort of embarrassing to show, but yes, there we go. Totally just, now I'm not saying I would have played it perfectly, not saying I'd still be in or anything like that, but yeah, you saw my line right there, which was showing that I was trying to buy, and then like I said, sometimes you kind of outcook yourself. So I got a little too fancy in the kitchen there, but all right, let's see what else I can find. All right, I'm going to try down here now. If the market has the cruel sense of humor, it'll probably now just blast down through there. So I'm going to start small just in case the market tries to have its sixth sense of humor. When I finally decide to buy, there is the time where it actually makes a bigger move down. We're about to find out, it looks like. And oh, there it is. I started small to give myself flexibility here. See if we can get a bounce off of the 21 EMA. Come on. Add more 21 EMA. I'm thinking on it. And blue line is my average price. I did change to MNQ. So very, very modest size still. Now, if I had 20 NQs, that's a whole different ballgame. Bounce up over that blue line. It keeps teasing me. It gets close to the blue line and then pushes back. And I still like the overall trend here. You know, I'm still bullish on it. And a bit above the blue line on this put. Wow, the blue line is just can't quite get there. Come on, push up above it. A little more, come on. There we go. So that is the benefits of flexibility. Walked away with 200. High probability, you know, you can create very high probability situations. But yeah, when those situations don't work out, it is painful, but that's why when done right, you're not always going to win. No such thing as a 100% win rate, but you should have a high probability chance, and that's what played out there. So I had a suspicion. Our market, are you going to have your sixth sense of humor where the time I finally decided to stay disciplined and buy where I said I wanted to buy, is that going to be the time you dumped? So that's why I changed to the lower volatility contracts so that I could give myself more flexibility. But I know it looked like I had a bunch, but they were MNQ, so you got to keep that in mind. Got to keep context. But beautiful bounce right there off VWAP. I was actually thinking of adding some more down here as it came up through, but it just came up through too quick before I could make that final decision and then throw in the order. But it is what it is. So yeah, down here, not bad. Not bad. I'll take it. I'll take it. All right. You know what? In fact, I think I'm going to be good. Before I go, though, I want to personally invite you to get signed up for this free live online webinar. So if you are a beginner trader, maybe somebody that's struggling, then definitely get signed up for this free class. I'm quite confident that you'll be able to gain something from it. Now, if you are a battle-hardened veteran with a rock-solid strategy, don't get me wrong, you are invited. But I'm not quite totally confident you're going to necessarily get anything from it. But again, you're more than welcome to attend. But if you are a struggling trader or just getting started, beginner, then yes, I'm quite confident this will give you some things to think about and point you down certain pathways that you need to go down if you want to find success as a trader. So go to claytrader.com/live or just check out the link in the description area to learn when the next live class actually is. So thanks for watching. Take care. Make sure you hit that like button. And I am live streaming Monday through Friday. I start every day at 11 a.m. Eastern. So if you want to come swing by, check things out, then definitely make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications so that you are reminded of when I do go live. So thanks for watching, everybody. Take care.